Hi everyone, for this week's reading, I'm working with the Steampunk Tarot, and I'll also be pulling cards from the Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray, okay? So let's get started. As always, these are general readings, so take the parts that resonate and let the rest go. Okay, what does Spirit want to bring through for this week for the collective? I'm hearing take action. Okay, let's see what the cards want to say. What needs to come through for the collective? Okay. I've taken out 4 cards, but I feel like I need to take out 2 more. Alrighty. Okay. So the first card we have is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, okay? This is an ending, depicted in the tarot. But let's see what the energies are saying here. You are at an end of a cycle with something, okay? You are at an end of a karmic cycle or end of learning whatever lessons you need to learn in order to move forward, okay? As we can see, it's like the dark clouds are going away and there is light. So whether this has to do with your job or relationships or family or whatever it is, it's an end of a painful cycle. Okay, something has come to an end, something has come to a conclusion, and we have the Lovers right next to it, okay? For some, clearly this has to do with ending of a relationship or ending of toxic cycles, okay? If you're dealing with family members that have been toxic to you, or if you've been dealing with lovers or with friendships or relationships that always made you feel backstabbed, betrayed, beaten down, this is over. This is painful cycle of being in betrayal and losses and pain is coming to an end. For some, you've gone through so much heartbreak and betrayal and things like that, and now there is like a divine union. You are you are connecting with your soulmate or a higher level soulmate, and this person is divinely guided in your life and is coming for a reason, okay? Some of you have had very painful relationships and you want to start fresh, okay? This Lovers is also about union within yourself, finding that balance of masculine and feminine energies within yourself, okay? We have the Ace of Swords. You're cutting out whatever doesn't serve. You've gained clarity. You've gained some lessons and some wisdom through this Ten of Swords. Okay, when you were in this in this space, you had a lot of aha moments. You had a lot of realizations. You had this awakening. Let me tune into this a bit more, guys. Just give me a second. For some, this is very recent. It's something you are experiencing right now. And you know that you know what you have to do. If there is a decision, you know what you have to do in terms of that decision. I'm just gonna move my incense holder a bit because I feel, I'm just gonna move it here. So I feel like you have gained this, you have had this realization as to which direction you need to go and what you need to move away from. And you are no longer putting yourself in these situations, okay? You are no longer putting yourself in situations that make you feel defeated, that make you feel stuck in any way. You are moving forward because you have gained clarity, you have received answers, you've had some kind of an awakening, some kind of an aha moment that has happened here. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Yes, so you are giving that love to yourself. The Queen of Cups is loving, compassionate, sensitive, but it's like I'm giving my cup to those who are going to cherish my love, okay? Who are going to cherish my presence, who are going to cherish my energy, and I'm also going to save that for myself. So you're no longer putting yourself in situations that make you feel defeated. You are clear about the choices and decisions you're making. You are also loving yourself. You're also choosing yourself, and you are making choices that feel right to you. Okay, so far this has to do with your choices and your reasoning and why you are making those choices. Now, interestingly, we have the Moon. So this is a lot of stuff, you know, your fears or whatever you have repressed in the past, okay? You are forced to face them. If you went through trauma as a child, it is coming up to surface. You cannot run away from it. If you experience trauma in relationships, whatever you faced and you repressed, all those emotions, all those fears, all those self-doubt, everything's kind of surfacing. And the reason for that is for you to move past it. The Moon is right under the Ten of Swords. So you are also understanding what pattern did you play in those situations. Like if you were in an abusive situation, why did you allow this? Why did you not stand up for yourself? Why did you not voice your opinion? Maybe you always gave preference to other people, or you are a people pleaser, or you've always put yourself last, right? But now with the Queen of Cups, yes, you can be loving, but you are also choosing yourself. You are not putting yourself last. Now, the Moon also tells me that you have decisions to make that are going to make you feel vulnerable, that are going to make you feel a bit on the edge, anxious, but you have to face them. Nevertheless, you have to face them in order to move forward. So there is a situation where you will have to face your fears. Now, for some, okay, there could be a situation where there were secrets with the Moon, and with the Ace of Swords, now you know the truth, okay? Now you know the truth and there are no secrets, and you are seeing the situation for what it is. And you have a decision. You have a decision to make, and it's like the ball is in your court, which direction you want to choose for yourself. Now, I like how it ends because we have the Strength right at the end, okay? We have this beautiful lion and this beautiful infinity sign here, okay? For some of you, lion is your spirit animal guide, and I connect a lot with the lion energy, and it's very protective, it's very powerful, and it's loving. In this card, this lion is wounded and she is attending to this lion. I feel with this is your inner self, okay? This is your inner self that you allowed to bleed, that you allowed to suffer. You see, these two cards are together. So let's say if you were suffering as a child, you quietly suffered through. You never showed your pain to anyone. You always had a smile on your face. Even if you're going through a heartbreak, you never showed how much it hurts inside. You kept being strong. But she's attending to this line. It's like you are attending to your own pain without showing that pain to this world, even though the depths of the emotion that you are feeling with the moon and the strength are very intense. It's very deep. You're probably crying at night. You're probably crying alone, and then you have a smile on your face and you are showing this strength, the strength to the world when you are dealing with such dark, intense emotions and fears and doubts with the moon. But the strength has the infinity sign, as we can see. So you may be seeing 888, but the infinity sign shows me, what I'm getting is as above, so below. And it also shows me that you are very connected to source. Even when you are alone, and even when you feel tested by whatever is going on in your life, you know that you are not alone. Even when you're crying alone, you know your spirit guide is right by your side. Your ancestor is right by your side. Everything's going to be okay. Yes, I'm going through the dark night of the soul, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. I have hope and faith within myself with the strength card. I know I can do it. I know it is painful right now with the 10 of swords and the moon. Yes, I'm broken down, and yes, I'm defeated, and yes, there are 10 swords in my back, but I know that at the end of the day, I will come out of it victorious. Why? Because the divine is with me. Because my ancestors are with me, because my spirit guide is with me, and I'm not alone. And even through the defeats, I am learning, and even through the defeats, I am victorious. The Ace of Swords. Let me see if anything else is popping out. So, whatever darkness you went through, there is light, there is hope. You had to go through this darkness to truly understand how strong you are. So for some of you, I'm getting that, yes, you went through a lot, but you had to go through this to realize who you truly are. Just like a diamond, right? A diamond in its raw form, right? It needs to be cut for it to have its brilliance, for it to be so radiant, right? So many it has to go through so much pressure, so much pain, so many cuts in order to shine brightly, right? So I feel the same way about you with this card. Let's see what the oracle, what guidance is the oracle giving. So here we have, take time to breathe. Take time to breathe. And the message on the card is, thank you, angels. I breathe with ease knowing you're here. Exactly, guys. Just validating what I just said. You are not alone. You are not alone. And this is what Spirit wants to tell you, that even in your darkest moments, even if everyone rejects you, even if your family rejects you, even if you feel like you're all alone and nobody understands you, Spirit is saying you are not alone. You are not alone. You are always divinely guided, divinely protected, right? And sometimes Spirit puts you through all these tests so that you realize your true strength. A lot of times, you know, I have this, some clients often ask me, like, why do I go through so much? And I went through so much, and, you know, in my life and things like that. Sometimes it is the strongest souls that go through so much, right? Not every soul can go through that. And it's like your soul is doing PhD. So when you are doing PhD, you're going to go through a lot, and not every soul is doing it. Okay, I just want to pull one more. see what other guidance. Okay, and so this one flipped through and I'm gonna pick it. Actually, there are two cards. So first we have change and transition, Archangel Azrael, and we have trust your vibes. Change and transition. Look at this card. You are a warrior. You are a warrior of light. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. So you have powerful guides, powerful angels protecting you. For some of you, the phoenix or raven is also what I'm getting is your sign. What is this? Thank you for leading me. What I'm getting through this card is you've gone through many deaths and rebirths, okay? And you've recently undergone that too. When you go through such awakenings, you need time to integrate all the new energies. It's like your frequency has been upgraded. And you need time to kind of integrate those energies. You are very protected, okay? You are very protected by Source, by the spirit realm. And you see this tattoo of the phoenix. It's like no matter how many times you die, you will be able to reborn yourself again. No matter how dark the night is, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And with trust your vibes, okay, trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So you are very connected to Source. Your heart is like a compass and you already know. And what I'm getting from this is you know if certain situations are good for you or not. You know if certain people are good for you or not. You have to learn to trust your intuition and your inner guidance. Okay? And sometimes when you feel like I've been in this shitty situation for so long, it's because your intuition was always knocking on the door telling you those situations are not good for you. You can't be in this situation, but you never paid attention, or you discredited yourself, or you were not honoring your intuition to the point that you came to the 10 of Swords and it was like, okay, I'm done. I see it for what it is. I understand this. But like Azrael here says that no matter how many times you die, you will be able to build yourself up again. For the phoenix to rise, it rises from the ashes, right? So from nothing to something, you can emerge and you can come out and you can be so much stronger. If there is a decision to make, trust your intuition over what anyone is telling you, because your heart is guiding you to the right path. Your intuition is very strong, but you need to take time to breathe. You need to take time for these energies to integrate because you've been through a lot. Okay, and bottom of the deck, I can see this card. I'm going to show you guys too. It says, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for blessings, for the blessings in my life. So this is about, know that you are already blessed. Know that the universe is already supporting you. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors are rooting for you. Okay, think of the 5 things that you can be grateful about in this moment. And it could be anything. Your health. You can see, you can breathe, you are healthy, you have a roof over your head. There can be 101 reasons, right, to be grateful about. And this is about working on your gratitude, and it starts by being thankful about the smallest things in our life. It's very easy for our minds to go in a negative direction and think of all the pain and all the hardships, and this went wrong and that went wrong. But when we breathe, when we take out our time to just breathe and just count even the smallest blessings, we will realize how blessed, how truly, truly blessed we are. I want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel and who is also watching my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your love and support, and I wish you a good day. Thank you.